All right, y'all, we have made a huge decision for our eBay business, and I can't wait to show you what we're doing here, all the stuff we've got going on, and we're excited about the future. This was a decision that was difficult to make, but I'm glad we finally made it. Hello everybody, welcome back to the cabin. Welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. It's gonna be an exciting video for me. It's a couple of things we've been teasing for a while, a couple of big announcements. We've given a few smaller announcements, but these are the big ones. This is some huge investments into the future of our business here, of reselling. More than just that, really. It's an investment into my family's future. And another announcement, a second announcement, which is also a big financial investment, but this one wasn't done completely on our own. This was done with a lot of help from all of you. We're going to talk about both of these, and then we're not going to get into detail on both a tremendous amount, but we are going to get into just a little bit for each of these announcements. And then I've also got like 6 things I think that are headed out of here, maybe 7. We'll put those towards the end of the video. I might mix 1 or 2 in here in between these 2 announcements, but really excited about both of them. And I filmed one section of it already, and I'm going to put that in the video really quickly. We're going to talk about these announcements at the beginning. I'm not going to make you wait like I typically do, and I hope you enjoy the video. All right, y'all, we did it. We finally did it. We purchased the shed thanks to you guys and thanks to the Inaman and all kinds of stuff. But you know what? We're still 6 to 8 weeks away from getting the shed in. We're probably still another 6 to 8 weeks from that to get in it. So unfortunately it's going to be in the fall, but it's coming, it's on the way, and I'm showing you where we're going to put it. And I'm hopefully in just a minute we're going to go and do a little walkthrough of a shed that is very similar to it. All right, so here it is. This is where we're going to put it. This is my backyard. We used to have an old kind of dirty, nasty shed right there, metal shed. It was rusted. Took it out. We're going to put it going this way. So it's not a very far walk. Sometimes it's hard to tell in these pictures, but I'm going to say it's maybe 90 feet from the other shed, and maybe a little bit more. It's going to be a 12 by 24 foot shed. So we're going to go this direction. It's going to be really pretty good size. We debated about where to put it for quite a while, but we decided we'd put it there. And the caveat, my wife said, is that it has to look really cool. So it's going to look really cool. We're going to put a bunch of money into this thing. We have to get the electric in it, then we have to do the insulation, and then we have to do the build out on the inside. And it is going to be for the purpose of photos, for storage, for cleaning, and maybe a whatnot auction, maybe once in a blue moon if we can get the internet set up. All right, y'all, this is, I don't know if you can see the size or not, but this is going to be the size of the shed. It's not going to be this color. Blue Ridge Mama got to pick the colors and everything. And it's not going to look like this on the front. Matter of fact, we're going to build off a deck on the front, a porch, a front porch. It is going to have these style windows. It's going to have a normal door. You know, this type of door right here is what we're going to have. It's going to be here. And 2 windows in the front, and that's it. This one here has, let me get this door open. I don't know if it'll stay open. Nope, doesn't want to stay open, but see, this one has this side door. I'm not going to put that in. I just don't think we need anything like that. So it's going to have these lofts coming out, but they're going to come out 8 feet. So they'll come out twice that far. Same thing over here, twice that far over here. This is going to be the size of it right here. And then of course it'll have this initial shield here, and then we'll put in insulation. Not sure what we're going to do as far as the siding here and the roof. We'll do something for sure. I've got a lot of great plans, but I need to get input from the fam as well. So there you go. That's how big it is. It's hard on camera to get an idea, but it is the same size roughly as what we have, except for we don't have that front porch. So we actually have more space in here than we do in the current shed. And I think the left side is going to be dedicated to picture taking stations, maybe cleaning stations, picture taking stations. Reagan says she wants some CommonwealthPicker.com stuff. I don't know if I can get a sponsor. Maybe we'll get a sponsor and get a sign up there or something. I can think of. So anybody want to sponsor my shed? Got a few more really cool ideas, but I want to kind of keep them secret for a little while. And you guys will have to see later. So there you go. All right, y'all, since you know the first announcement, now let's talk about the second announcement. It goes hand in hand, and it's tied to the decision-making process that we used in order to get that cabin out there, to get that new building. I don't know what we're going to call it yet. We should have a contest or get a sponsor. There's a lot that went into this other decision, as it was a huge financial decision that I think is going to pay off. I think we did all this at the right time. I've got some footage. Maybe I'll show this to you right now, and then we'll get back to the details really quick. Don't often show you this side of my house, but I want you to see my roof. So we are installing full solar, both sides, enough to cover our entire house, enough to have enough energy to power the entire house and have an excess, and be able to run our eBay business out of this, and then eventually be able to run a building out here as well, maybe down here in the corner, but I think it's going to end up being right here. We're using so much energy in order to power this building. You know, we air condition it and we heat it all year. It's got insulation, it's got all that stuff, but our energy bills, just the price of energy has gone through the roof. Plus we're using so much more energy for many reasons. One of them is because we're home all the time, because I don't go to work, kids are homeschooled, Bluebird's mama didn't go to work, and so we're just using a bunch of energy, like double the amount we used to use because of this building and staying home. And so this is a long-term investment. I think it'll pay off in just a couple of years because of how much energy we're using, because the system and the laws in Virginia are changing, and we're really excited to make this investment.
Oh, so it's yours. You can film anything you want. I don't mind. You want me to stay in your film, or you want me to stay out of your film?
No, it doesn't matter. You're fine. Good stuff. Man, I can't believe y'all can get this done in a day. Crazy. Good stuff.
Which is 13 in the top, 5 in the side, and this side is 7.
I think that's what they told me. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got 26 and 25 dials, a total on 51 panels.
51 panels.
Your system is 15K W. So you got 2 inverters. One is 10, one is 5.
Okay.
That combines make it 15.
Got it. Is this meter still operating then? This
right now, already testing your panel. All 51 is producing power.
Okay.
The only reason I got it leaving off these 2 is because we got an inspection. We have to have inspection from the county
before
we can turn it on.
All right. Well, I appreciate your help, and you guys were terrific, man. Sorry, my dog wanted to eat you.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. We pull penetration in that corner over there, but everything is sealed. It's sealed back.
Okay.
And all that,
so all of it runs through that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So from what they tell me is that this is going to run net power for us. So we're going to run more power than we need. Check that out. Pretty darn cool. Love it. Now I've got to tell you, I filmed that footage that you just saw quite a while ago, so I don't remember what I said, to be perfectly honest with you. But I can tell you this, that solar power is now turned on, and it is generating far more than we thought it, well, not far more. It's generating more, significantly more than we thought it would. There's a lot of decisions that went into that because it is a big financial investment, and there's some risk to it. When you take on a certain amount of debt in order to make sure that that happens, you have to pay that back. Now, you're obviously going to, if all goes well, not have an electric bill. It's going to have excess in the times of the year where the sun is shining all the time, and then you'll have a small electric bill when it's not. But at the end of the day, we should be able to make money off of this, have no electric bill, end up making money. Each state has different rules. And I'll tell you what, we're going to make a dedicated video and probably put this on the Commonwealth Auctions channel in the next month or so, going through the exact details for those that might be interested in it. We're not going to do that here in this video, but I'll give you a little bit of a skeleton outline of why we made the decision. Now, I've been keeping this bit of a secret for a while. It's been up here running for a while. I haven't talked about it because I wanted to get this shed here. Well, it's not here yet, but I wanted to have that decision in place as well. Look, we started a couple years back, you know, ever since COVID, and I was a teacher and I was at home a lot, and we started to homeschool our kids. And then I decided I wasn't going to work anymore. And so what's happened here inevitably is that we're at home all the time. Not just me, but everybody. We're always at home. Plus we have this building, which we heat, we cool, all this stuff runs all the time. And so our electric bill literally doubled. Now that wasn't just because we were using more energy, it was also because the price of energy went up. And so we started thinking about this a long time ago. So we're actually pretty fortunate that we got into this before the massive inflation really took hold. We got into this when interest rates were super low. So we got in at an absolute sweet spot. And this is going to start paying off for us, I believe, in just a couple of years, maybe sooner. And when I made that decision, or when we made that decision, because me and Blue Ridge Mama went back and forth for quite a while, and we both were on board. Matter of fact, I'm pretty cautious, you know. I make sure all my T's are crossed and my I's are dotted before I make big decisions. And she's like, this seems like a no-brainer to me, because we're going to add another shed. And that's going to increase it even further. She's like, where do you see energy costs going in the next few years? I'm like, well, you know, maybe not immediately, but certainly over time, it's going to continue to rise, as is inflation. So you're paying back expensive dollars with cheaper dollars down the road. There are some risks, right? If you have a loan out on this project here and you want to sell your house, you know, that's part of the deal, right? They get that with it. So that is a big risk, and we had to factor that in as well. We basically decided we're not going to leave here anytime soon, and we figured out a plan that if we do, that thing's going to be either paid off, and it's going to be, or it's going to be an asset for this house because the price of energy is going up. Now, this is not the right decision for a lot of people. So I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just trying to show you what went into this decision for us. And I am much more happy now with the decision, considering everything that's come after we made that decision has just made it better for us so far. So super happy. Plus, you know, we're running a business here. We're running this stuff, and it's not costing anything. We're making money. We went with a big system. We're going to make money off of this. Our house is perfectly situated to get the sun in both directions. I mean, this was just the right decision for us. It may not be the right decision for everybody, but I've asked the gentleman who owns this company to actually give an outline of it and to walk some folks through it in case you're interested. But it's not exactly a topic for an eBay reselling show, I suppose. So we're going to put that over on the Commonwealth Auctions channel pretty quick. Like I said, I do have some things headed out of here, and this one I was sad to see go. Probably should have just priced it high and let it sit there for a while, because Davy Boy Smith, British Bulldog, is, and the other one was Dynamite Kid. But Davy Boy was one of my favorite wrestlers growing up, and he wrestled for quite a while. He has since passed, as both of the British Bulldogs. You've probably seen me wear the British Bulldog t-shirt. And they used to come into the ring with a Bulldog and all that. And this is, I think it's an Intercontinental belt. He was, of course, tag team champion for a while, too. So, anyway, that one right there sold for $16, I think, plus shipping, $15.95 plus shipping. It was an interesting one because it was in that lot of stuff, you know, with all of the He-Man stuff and all that stuff. And I knew, I mean, some of those earlier LJN figures are from the same era, but this is definitely 2000s, 2003, I believe. Anyway, $15.95 plus shipping, and it came from what we're calling the I Have the Power. So far, we might change it, garage sale or estate sale. We're up to $29 trying to recoup our $120, which should be absolutely no problem whatsoever. We're going to do that with one or two sales here in a little bit. $12 for these shorts, $12.95 plus shipping for that glove right there, $29 for that hat, and I've got a few more things as well. Made another sale from that massive 8-track buy we had, except for this sale isn't an 8-track. It's an 8-track adapter, 8-track cassette to regular cassette adapter, and it didn't sell for much, but it sold for $10 plus shipping. There you go. See, you put your cassette in there, and then you can put that into your 8-track player. I mean, crazy. Man, have times changed. Awesome. $10 for shipping. Here's something that I thought would sell a little quicker. Took forever to sell. Yeah, I mean like a year plus to sell. Now I don't even know if I can find it. I know it's in here somewhere. There it is, way back there. It is a boxing reflex thing. I don't even know what it is. Boxing reflex ball. And I paid $1 for it. I remember this sale because of the lady I was trying to haggle with, boy. She had me beat every which way from Sunday. I couldn't get a deal on anything. I think she knew me somehow. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? This I paid $1 for, and it sold for $10.95 plus shipping. Made a sale on Bonanza, and we don't often talk about that. We haven't made a sale in a while. Last month we did really good. This month we haven't made hardly any sales on that platform at all. It should be this one on top. There should be another one underneath it, but this is the Rhode Island Caboose, I think, maybe. I don't know what it is. Boxcar, that's right. And it sold for $29 and change plus shipping, and it came from the once in a lifetime sale, which has made us so much money. Love that sale. And I've got a hat right here, Liberty University Medicine hat. And it's interesting because it got paired with another purchase by somebody, because there you go, right here, Liberty University Medicine. And that's got the scrub top and the bottom as well. And they saw all of it in my store, I guess. And sometimes I get repeat customers for this type of stuff. And they checked it out. They bought it all $36-ish. Give or take a few pennies plus shipping. Actually, it was $36.95. What do you think of that? Huh? Look who came to visit. That's No Name, y'all. That's quite a treat when No Name comes to visit, huh? The cat that used to sleep under the shed. Used to live under the shed. Among probably many other places. All right, I told you I'd show you this. How about this shirt right here? I was actually wearing it earlier today, and I started to get a little bit dirty. I'm like, I better take, because I was doing a bunch of work in the yard. I'm like, man, I better take this thing off. I'm going to get it messed up before I show it to anybody. Mojo Casher Threads. It's the Mojo NFT. How cool is that? And I really do appreciate y'all doing this. Check it all out. They're vintage here, and they get these old ones, and then they screen print them onto here. Forgive me if I'm not getting the technology right, but they upcycle the old t-shirts. These are old. Look at that tag right there. How cool is that? And they upcycle them. I mean, look at this. See this, y'all? I mean, how cool. I love it. We need to get some true NFTs here and make like 10 specialties and auction them off or do something. Look at the back. How awesome is that? I mean, that is some cool. You guys got to go check them out on Instagram. They've been so kind to me, and I've been following them for a long time. Matter of fact, first time I ever saw them was when John Cincinnati Picker was on a live on Instagram with them. They have a Whatnot as well, and you can, I think on their Whatnot, Sunday nights is when they do these, I think. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but you get to pick which ones you want, and you get to make your own shirt. You get to pick the different ones and put it on it. How awesome is that? So, guys, I really do appreciate it. Thanks. How you doing, Pepper? She likes to follow you around, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
All right, what do we got?
She just wants treats.
She just wants treats. Yes. Pepper wants treats. So surprising.
Travis got a sticker.
All right, can I stop you for a minute? Travis is Bartermania, and he got a Commonwealth Picker sticker. And he just got monetized on YouTube, and he's been a supporter of the channel for a long time. Right, Pepper?
Yeah.
It's hot. And so we're going to send him that sticker. He's doing some giveaways. Might throw in some extras as well, and he can give them away over on his channel. All right, who else?
Brenda got a gray CWP shirt and an Animal Man. And Mindy got a Trash to Cash hat.
Trash to Cash hat. Okay, what do we got over there? Trash to Cash hat. All right, thank y'all very much.
Bye, and don't forget to do your sticker at commonwealthpicker.com.
So do me a favor if you would. I would love to hear your input into everything we talked about today. You know, if you don't agree, that's perfectly fine. I just ask you to be respectful of everybody's comments down there. We are excited about these two things, and we are incredibly grateful to you guys out there, because this stuff doesn't happen at all if it's not for this channel and the Commonwealth Picker channel and all the support you've given us. And I'm so excited about all of this, and I'm excited to share this with you because you guys made it possible. I really do appreciate it. And a lot more things coming down the road, back to our normal shows, but we'll have some different shows from time to time, looking at the progress going on in that shed and talking about everything we've talked about today. You guys are amazing. Thank you for all that you do for us. More exciting stuff. Got off the phone today with somebody. We're talking a little bit about what's going on the Picker channel with that person today, and a few changes there, which is really cool. And on top of that, I talked to somebody who is interested in sponsoring Uncle Mark's garage sale down in North Carolina. We're excited about that. Give you the details of all that stuff. We're, of course, well, I don't know when you're going to see this, probably back at this point from the 301 sale. Hopefully I've met a lot of you through Garage Sale Nation and the posts over there. And we've got more stuff coming up. It's a busy, busy summer followed by a busy, busy fall. And I'm so grateful, I know I say it all the time, to all of you guys out there, because you quite literally have changed my life, my family's lives, and we absolutely appreciate it, and we appreciate you, and I can't wait to see you next time. Oh no. That's what you get when you get cats. There you go. That's what happens when you have cats, man. They bring birds into your house.